All right, guys, so now we dividing, so we're still converting. All right, so now from fraction to decimal to percent, okay? So you take your time. So from fraction to decimal, the best thing to do is to divide the top number by the bottom number, right? So the numerator divided by the denominator. So we all know how to do that, right? So it's just like you're taking 4, then you divide it by 5, okay? So you can do it that way. So that will give you how many times? 5 goes into 4 how many times? 0 times, right? So you have 0, then you have the decimal point, okay? Then you add 0 to this one. So 5 goes into 40 how many times? 8 times. So 8 times 40, 8 times 5, I'm sorry, is 40. So that gives you 40, and then you have 0, okay? So this is it. So you can't go further than this one here, okay? So you end up with 0.8. So your decimal number is 0.8. All right? So now, once you're going from decimal to percent, so decimal to percent, like we said before, now decimal to percent, that what can you do? That means you're multiplying by 100, okay? Or, again, moving the decimal place twice to the right, okay? So, again, you either multiply by 100 or you move your decimal place twice to the right. So, remember also that you are not doing both at the same time. It's only one at a time. So let's say that we're moving the decimal place twice to the right, and twice to the right because we're talking about percent, and cent, that means 2, okay? So you go from here 1 and 2. Remember that? So 1 and 2, so that means you have 0 here, okay? So 0.8 now becomes what? It becomes 80%. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, when it comes to percent, you always have to put the sign there. Because if you don't put the sign there, so let's say you remove the sign here. So this one is 80. So it's no more 80%. So it's not the same value. But if you have the percent, so that's in decimal, that means you have 0.8. All right? So this is how, again, you move from fraction to decimal and decimal to percent. All right? So see you soon.